All right, welcome back to Shane's Hot Rods and Projects. We have stuff we've been working on behind the scenes, which is this one and this one. Listen to this. This is my neighbor. Boy, he thinks that Honda. It's wonder it ain't blowed up. He's on the throttle just as hard as it'll go every time he pulls out of the driveway, and he'll make. He must think this is a drag strip out here because he'll make 2 or 3 passes a day. I mean, sometimes he's done it all day long. Anyway, all right, so here's what we have on the Malibu. Let's see, I just got these in today, and I'll tell you the story reason why we have these now. Okay, let me turn it around. Let me turn around so we can check. All right, since y'all seen this last, y'all seen a short little clip of it running. We have got all the hot side done. It's all done. Okay, we have the coolant system. We're putting the radiator in the back. I got this fitting, should be on the way too. I'm hoping I ordered that. I don't know, these are what come today. We've been waiting on this so we can put coolant in it. Because y'all remember the video of the radiator. Well, we finally got all the coolant lines put in. Run up through here. It ain't the greatest in the world. I kind of wished I didn't have it running right near the drive shaft, but to be honest with you, I don't really plan on going to the drag strip that much no more. I'm just making a play toy. Hopefully it'll last. And I may end up doing hardline here near the drive shaft. I may end up doing that, I don't know. So we have it all put in. And okay, here's the reason why I had to buy these caps. Here's the reason why I had to buy these caps. Is because the guy that built the radiator for me, it's a dual pass radiator. So when he done it, he didn't realize he wanted to utilize this fitting by keeping it. You know what I mean by utilizing it? He wanted to keep this fitting so my expansion tank in the trunk would work. What he didn't realize was the separation for the tank separation, top and bottom, because this is the top, this is the bottom, is on this side. Well, when you put the fittings on this side, when you put them on that side, they deadhead. It comes in on one side only and sucks from the side that ain't got no water. The only water it was getting was in the tank itself. So I took the radiator out, had these bungs put back in on this, put in on this side, so that now the water will the water will go in, circulate, come back down and lew out this way. So now got my fan hooked up, got the relay up in the trunk. I have I tell you what, sometimes I can't stand the damn wheels get rocks or whatever in them, metal. They need to be steel wheels. Look at all that crap. Anyway, so we did a long time ago. We used to have the charging lugs and the cutoff switch here. Hated that after a few years of running it. So I moved the kill switch back here. I wanted it inside, but there wasn't no good path for it to come, the shut off arm to go through. It would have to go through the taillight, and I wasn't going to do that. I wasn't going to drill through my taillight. So that'll work. And being I didn't plan on really racing it no more, it's still stock suspension. It don't work that good that low, but now we have it lowered. Before you could see the whole tire. Now we got it tucked up in there. So, and what I had to do was I had to change my springs. I had 14s under here. I didn't realize it. I had 14 110s, which is probably a little too heavy. These are way too heavy, but like I said, I'm not really going to drag race this car. These are 175s, 10s. So 175 10s really, that's pretty stiff. That's real stiff for the rear. Real stiff. So I wish they were somewhere around 95 or 85 pounds. But if it were 95 or 85 pounds, I could have probably left the 14 in there and it would have compressed and had stored energy, so it would make it separate better. But anyway, that's just hearsay. Never really had that type of spring. I don't guess I've ever really had a light spring on the back of this car, but it's always worked good. Never had a bit of issue with it. So I still have to figure out transcooler now that the radiator's back here, because they used to be in front of the radiator. So today, or the last couple of days, I've been I gave my dad the coilovers that was on the front of this QA1 single adjustable coilovers. So I like I said, I'm not really caring about drag racing anymore, and if it goes to the track, it's gonna make a pass or two. So these are out of an S10. They've been cut, but I can't get them under there. I need a spring compressor. So I ended up I had it set up for no prep. That's stock spindle. When I used to run radials, it had a 2-inch drop spindle under it. I'll put the 2-inch drop spindle back under it, because I want to get her in the dirt. Now I ain't got to worry about exhaust hanging out from under it. So that is the update on the Malibu. I don't know how good it's going to work. We'll just have to see. So, and now that I have, and here's my expansion tank and my overflow. So, anyway, that's my deal there. This runs to the other side of the radiator. It's kind of like a bent hose. Just helps bleed off any air or something that gets trapped over there. So, all right, that's on that part. So, and for the Zephyr, with the rear main seal poured, 3 seals later, still leaking with a repair kit. Now, we have 5-lug stuff to go on it. We have 5-lug to go on it, and I need to raise the front up, so I went out back, found me a set of stock springs. More than likely, they're 4-cylinder springs, so we're going to cut maybe, I don't know, I'll have to pull them out, because I know them are 4-cylinder springs that's under it too, because they're the ones that come out of the blue car originally, the Fox body. Yeah, Tropic Fox. So, I got, and these wheels probably are going to go on this car. We're eventually going to try to get that car mobile, running, or it's movable. It's not sitting there and can't be moved. So more than likely, them wheels are going on it. I have the Stillies are at Dad's. They're the ones that come off the 63. 15-inch, I think they're like 6-inch wheels. So, but they'll work for now till I get the backs. They'll work on the front. The 6 inches work on the front, and they give me some 8s for the rear. Or I do have a set of welds I could put on it, and we may run the welds for now. I don't know yet. We'll see. Oh, my 5-lug stuff is right here. The rotors and all, they're stacked together. See, so all right, that's what we're working on right now. And I think we're going to put bucket seats with a console. Maybe. I'm hoping to. So we'll just have to see. Well, I think I'm gonna have to change this cap. It's a 31 to 33. That's for racing use only, high pressure. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna need that. We're gonna have to go with a smaller cap. That's all right. I think I got one over here. Let's see. Yep. This one is should be a 16-pound cap, more than likely. Oh, it says it right there. But yeah, 16 pound. 16 pound. A little bit. Yeah. All right. So we'll put that one up because that one we don't really need. We'll put it right there. We'll store it right there. Actually, we might try to filter that. That's the one that we got out. There's probably a little bit of rust left over in the block. Can't find my funnel. Found it. I found the funnel. All right, let's try this again. So, what I'll probably do is let it set. Not that it matters. Not that it matters, I don't know. Don't see nothing coming out from underneath. Well, there's Hot Rod back. I hear him. He come buzzing in. Tell you what, he's a little Honda's tough. Which I can't say nothing. I used to do the same thing. I run my crap. I was a kid, I run that crap. Oh, come on. Oh, we're overflowing now. That don't help because now. You know what I need? My filling cap. I don't need this. Why didn't I think of that to begin with? I have an actual funnel made for that. All right. I like this thing because when it gets full, you just put the thing back in it. And all right. This rag ain't long enough, big enough. This is distilled water, but I really need to use it. Here we go. You ever need to filter out some antifreeze? Just get you an old t-shirt, preferably polyester. Oh, It's still leaking. Ah, you mug. Ah. I always got to have a mop in the shop. It's always good. Just a cheap old mop from Dollar General or something like that. That thing's cleaned up a minute. This is actually the second head because transmission fluid, motor oil makes a mess of it. But you can push that water around, turn the fan on, and dry up before you know it. No way you can see your water leaks. You know what we need? We need is a battery. So we need a battery so we can turn the fuel, water. Battery. Alrighty. In the hole. In the hole. Yeah. Oh, switch is already on. Just pushed a lot of water out, or a lot of air pockets out just then. And see, we still got a full. Make sure you keep your rag where all your dirt's at, like that. Yeah, actually done pretty good. So, should I put more in it to kind of force it? I don't know. I don't know if. I think what I'm gonna do. I think what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna jack it up and get this as the highest point, maybe and that'll move some air around in the engine if there's any there. And we have, or is that just water dripping? I hope it's just water dripping. Now I can't tell if I got a water leak because I got water over everything. I think I do have water leaking. But yeah. All right, none of my fittings was tight that I put on the other day, but I think this puddle of water here is seeping down, making it look like a leak too. That's why I say I hate when you get spilled water when you're trying to find out if you got a water leak. So let's move down and see a bubble coming up. She's still bubbling. Oh, look, see that? I don't think I see no more leaks. Oh, gracious. Did you see that big old bubble? I'm jacking it up right now. Jacking it up so that I try to get it this even higher than the engine. Which, that probably, yeah, that's higher than the engine. Alrighty. That's why I say I was going to let it just sit here and kind of run. Shake it around. All right. Another thing, you get heat in it, that'll make the bubbles come to the top too. And there we done filled up the overflow. So hopefully, more than likely that expansion tank will push water out because it's expansion tank. It needs to be probably half to 3/4 full. That way it's got water room to expand and contract. So I'll have to figure that out, where it likes to be at with the heat range. So, all right, so we got to shake it around, kind of move it. Man, it's suspension's solid. Yeah, them 175s ain't gonna, they're gonna work. They'll work for now. But I'm gonna have to get some, probably some 1485s would probably be better. I don't know. What do y'all think? Comment down below if you think. Went to a 10-inch spring to get the height I want, but it's too stiff. To get stored energy, I need to go to a 14-inch spring and to be able to collapse it at least 4 inches. 85 or 90s? I don't know. Anybody know? Comment. Let me know. I got some things I got to do. So just turn that off. And that might even let some bubbles come up. Because the water trying to push one way and maybe something stop pocketed back here. If you cut the flow off, it might move around. So we'll let it sit for a little bit. We'll fire this bugger up here in a little while. See if we can clean it out. You cut the ignition on and it dies. I can smell fuel. I've been dealing with it.
Alright, what are we doing?
We're adjusting the timing. And this is a lot, you can't just move the distributor. It's got a crank trigger. So you gotta move the pickup on the crank.
Right.
The reason why it's called a crank trigger. Oh God, I just moved the crap out of it. Really? These things are kind of, you think you move them a lot, but they don't really move that much. So we're gonna go right there. Hopefully that'll be enough. I think that's right. So I think it's been a while. Poor old car has been neglected for a while. I need to, oh, I wonder why I had an oil leak. Oh, I just popped myself in the head. Oh, my fitting's leaking a little bit. My drain's fitting. All right, let's see what happened this time.
What, take 3?
I guess.
Third time's the charm.
Yeah. All right, this is a day or two later, whatever. We got so excited with the car running and setting the timing and just letting it run and run through the heat cycles. We let it run a little bit, make sure we didn't have no water leaks and all, make sure we had all the water boiled, burped out of the system. So today, this is gonna be the end of this video because it's already long. I told you I was putting the front end back together with my 2-inch drop spindle so I can get her a little lower. And so pretty much she only got, sitting here idling, she only got to 145 degrees. There's no thermostat in it. So we're gonna try that because once you get out on the road running, we gotta make sure it's moving enough water at cruising RPMs and stuff like that. You know, I think sitting and idling is gonna be fine. And we get out on the street, that's where it'll show its true colors, whether the radiator is gonna work or not. So I'm gonna end this video here. I accidentally bought the intercooler this morning. They offered me a cheaper price on it. And after I'd done it, I'm like, oh, dang it. Didn't check the actual measurement. I think it will work. It's gonna be a little bit big, but if I angle it down in the hole, oh, you really can't see. I may have to angle it to where the intercooler piping have to go through here and then come up back here. I think, I don't know. It kind of happened. So once I seen I accidentally done that, I went on and ordered the pipe, the cold pipe, because there ain't even used to having an intercooler if you don't have the piping. So anyway, we got that. I'm gonna put this front end together. Everybody knows how to, I mean, there's plenty of videos on putting suspension together in the front of these cars. It's real simple. They're all about the same. I did put, I know I told you I was gonna do content on the Zephyr. All right, I did get it together with the 5-lug. That's pretty much simple. That's cut and dry. That's why I didn't video it. The Stillies that I was going to put on it are off of an older car. So what happened was, yeah, so that plan backfired. The Stillies backfired, but I'll show you the wheel we may end up using on it. This hole was too small to fit over the rotor. So anyway, that's an update on the Zephyr. I know this is about the Malibu, but I figured I'd just throw that out there because everybody knows how to 5-lug. There's plenty of videos on 5-lug swap for Zephyrs. That's why I didn't seem like doing it. And I've got so much going on. Woo! It's getting time consuming. I did upload a video of the hood. I've done some more work to the hood. We had a water leak. If you look in the background of the last video, my future video, we've had a water leak down at the shop that feeds the whole property, and we had to take care of that. So we've been working on that. If you'll see it in the background of working on the hood. Not the video coming up, but the next video. So I think that's right. I got quite a bit of content already recorded. So anyway, remember, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. We hope to have this together here soon. At least before weather gets too darn cold, we can't get out and enjoy it. And then again, that might be the best time to test drive it with the cold weather. See how it's going to overheat, heat, whatever it's going to do. And then when the summertime rolls back around, 90-degree weather, we'll figure that out. So remember, like, share, subscribe, and God bless.